What's up, guys? Chris from Closet Weave here, and we're back in my closet to watch episode 5 of the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. So, last episode, the big surprise episode. What I was thinking to myself after when I was editing the video was, so is this what it really feels like to not be spoiled by anything? It's been a while since I've watched a show that gave me some crazy plot twist like this that I knew nothing about, and like the whole episode I was just questioning everything, if Kyon was hallucinating or if these powers are real. And yeah, it was a very revealing episode. So all that stuff about being a regular slice of life, Emperor Callan looking at you, is false. We got powers. We got that class rep asked Kyon to meet up in the classroom, was trying to eliminate him because she was also like Yuki, an artificial intelligence from that one organization, and she wanted to see Haruhi do something, and she thought the best way to do that is to eliminate Kyon. But then Yuki came into the rescue. We saw Mikuru, a mature Mikuru from the future, visit Kyon. And then we didn't see anything with Itsuki yet, like none of his powers, but that was a crazy fight in the classroom between Yuki and the class rep trying to keep Kyon alive. And yeah, we just still a whole lot of mystery we need to solve and figure out. And then I forgot what they did at the end. Like, I think Haruhi and Kyon are going out to do some more exploring, because I remember they went to the club room and Haruhi placed a piece of paper saying it's like a free day or something, they can do whatever they want. So yeah, let's see what else we can uncover. Let's jump into episode 5, The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, part 5.
Walking home after school, side by side with a girl. Sure, that sounds like a typical scene out of some show about teenage adolescence, but I'd be lying if I said I never dreamt of doing that. And right now, it looks like I'm making that dream a reality. Yeah, so why am I not happy about it?
Because you're with Haruhi.
Did you say something?
No, nothing.
Apparently, Asakura lived here in number 505.
I see.
Oh, she's trying to figure out what happened to that student, because yeah, the whole transfer story they came up with.
You got the code for the door or something?
No, I don't. But I'm sure if we just wait around long enough.
Oh yeah, she got a mystery. A mystery to solve now.
Sakura didn't go to the junior high schools in this city before starting North High.
And she diving
She
deep.
looked around and found out
Yep.
that she came to our school from a city outside our school zone. That's totally suspicious.
Oh.
I can't believe that she lived really close to
Imagine
the
if
school.
Kyon
Well,
just
she lived in a condo. It's not
told
a public
everything
villa
that
or
happened
apartment. This
and all the
is not
information he
a
knows to
Did she
Haruhi.
commute from here to junior high in another city?
I said I don't know.
It looks like we have to investigate.
Then
how
you did
long
say
this person
Sato,
lived here,
he
too.
isn't gonna stay calm all the way through,
It's
so
not gonna open.
I'm waiting for that.
I really think we're wasting our time here.
We want to know what Miss Ryoko Asakura's new address is, and we want to know how long she lived here.
Ah, that's right. You mean Miss Asakura, number 505. Funny thing about that, I don't recall seeing any moving van out front, but the place was emptied out. That really surprised me.
Sus.
Wow, that's
Just like
strange.
Yuki in her place.
Don't know where
Yuki's
to
place
go
was just
from
empty.
here. I don't know where to
With,
forward
with
any
that
of the
table or
little
kotatsu.
packages that might show up. And I never saw her parents, never even said hello to them.
The condos here are pretty
Nope.
expensive.
She's getting a whole lot of information.
They would alone for a place like this just for their daughter to live all by herself.
They paid cash. They paid for the whole thing up front in cold, hard cash.
Hmm.
I always thought the family was filthy rich.
Maybe she should be a detective.
Yeah.
She sure knows how to get answers.
At least I wish I could have said goodbye to her.
I'm just questioning everything. And now the old
By the
man,
way,
he's also
I'd love
AI.
her if you don't mind me saying so.
Yuki?
No? Sup?
Wow, she actually eats food.
Where's your
What happened to your
glasses?
glasses?
Oh! There it is.
Don't look at me. I don't know what to say.
Be careful.
Huh? Huh? The warnings, and then mature Mikuru gave him a warning too. Like gave him some hints. Was it Snow White? She told him to think about Snow White. Random train!
Hey, is it cool if I go home now?
Oh gosh. I'm just on edge.
You know, Kim, have you ever realized just how insignificant your existence on this planet really is?
No, what is she talking about?
We're getting deep
It
talks.
happened to me, and I'll never forget it. After the game, the street was filled with people, and I was really shocked to see that too. To me, it
Dang.
seemed like there was a
She was a thinker.
I realized it could only be a tiny
She was a
fraction
thinker
of the
her whole life.
When I got home, I pulled out my calculator. In social studies, I'd learned that the population of Japan was 100-some-odd million. It was probably happening just like that in classes in other schools all over Japan.
Dang. What is that called? Like,
Nothing special about my school.
people have like an existential crisis. She had it at like such a young age.
The whole world around me started to fade into a dull gray void. And then I had another realization. I realized fun things wouldn't come my way just by waiting for them. I
That
felt
she had
my
to be a
life
go-getter.
It was time for me to make a change. I let the world know I wasn't a girl who was happy sitting around waiting. And I've done my best to become that person.
Sheesh, we're getting some motivational speech right now. No sitting around. Go out and do whatever you want to
The
do.
passing train gave me a moment to think about my response. I must be getting melancholic if that's the best
Oh,
I've come up with.
melancholic.
I'm going home.
And she just opened up. She just opened up all that to you,
The
Kyung.
truth is, I'd get home faster if I went that way too. But the way Haruhi was walking, well, it was like her back was telling me not to follow her.
I was thinking that perhaps today I'd make good on that promise I made.
Uh-oh.
So I've just been hanging around out here until you got home.
You're sounding a little bit like you know where I've been all day.
Something to do with Miss Suzumiya.
Oh gosh. We're just taking Kyung away.
It's pretty
Let's have a
crazy
nice
that
little
this statue
chat.
showed up just when you needed it.
Yeah, weird. So the other day you asked me to show you some proof that I'm an Esper. You still want
Here
to
we
see
go.
it? That perfect opportunity I was talking about's popped up, so I thought I'd have you join me.
Why do we need to go so far out of town?
Was this the warning
We're gonna have to drive
Yuki
a ways if you want to see my
and
abilities as an
Mikuru
Esper.
were giving
It's
him?
timing, really. Certain place, the right conditions. Do you know what the anthropic principle is?
Oh lord.
Never heard of it.
Okay, then here goes. Basically, this is the theory that the universe is the way it is right now simply because human beings could observe it and determine that it was the way it is. So did you get all that?
I didn't get any of it.
I'm with
I
Kyung.
observed, therefore, the universe is, or something along those lines. In other words, on this particular world, there are sentient beings that are called humans. Now then, by discovering the laws of physics and constants, the universe is because human beings know it is. Anyway, that's the reasoning from the human perspective.
That is some just
Right? I mean, with or without humans, the universe is still the universe.
Well, that's also correct. Therefore, the anthropic principle isn't anything more than a speculative theory.
this is
However,
too deep.
This theory does bring up an interesting dilemma. Why was the universe created in such a way that human beings could survive in it?
Okay, you sound like one of those pamphlets from some kooky religion that's in science and technology.
Actually, I don't really believe
Me and
that
Kyung,
humans
we on the
were
same
created by a god
page.
or some omnipotent being. With all I've seen, something like that doesn't make sense. She has the power to turn anything she wishes for into a reality.
Oh, come on, you can't
She
seriously
got
believe
that
that's
kind
true.
of power.
Suzumiya was positive that aliens existed. And then she wished that there was such a thing. That's why Yuki Nagato's here. She wanted to meet people from the future, so she wished for
Huh?
that too. And that's why
So
Mikuru
Mikuru's
Suzumiya
here?
showed up here. As
And then
for myself,
Espers.
she wished for Espers to be
What?
a reality, and lo and behold,
Huh?
I am at your service, sir.
Like I said, how do you know all this anyway?
Although if it does happen, we'd have no way of knowing that it even happened. Then again, maybe something like that has happened before. You never know. Perhaps the universe has been destroyed and rebuilt lots of times already.
Look, why don't you just tell Haruhi what
Shoot.
you really are? I'm
All
sure
these
if she found out the
theories.
Espers were real, she'd be ecstatic. Then maybe she wouldn't think about changing the world.
She's conflicted between the two. Yes,
Hmm.
she does and says things that are eccentric. But in reality, Miss Suzumiya is just an ordinary human with a good sense of what's real.
Okay, so she's an
and what's
ordinary
not.
human.
In junior high, her energy was like a
But she might have
sandstorm.
powers?
But in the past few months, it's
Because then Yuki said that she wasn't.
I'd prefer it if she stayed calm. What are you talking about? You're the one that gave her the idea to form this strange club. Because of the conversation she had with you, Haruhi decided that she created
It's all your fault,
sorts of
Kyung.
bad people, didn't she? Therefore, you are responsible for this. And
Shoot.
because of that, a member from each of the three groups that are interested in what Haruhi Suzumiya is
Wanted to
doing
join the
will
club.
gather together in one place.
The
It's a lot of
SOS Brigade.
Alright then, so could you do me a favor and close your eyes? It'll only take a couple of seconds.
He's about to do this in the middle of the street.
Do you have to hold my hand?
Okay, open it.
Where are you taking me?
The gap between dimensions, separate from the world we know, completely closed space. And in the middle of
We
this
are
box
traveling
is
through
a wall of
dimensions?
space. You could say that my powers somehow reflect upon the things within Miss Suzumiya's consciousness. So if this closed
I am
space is a
so
portal that
tripped
appears in
out
Miss
right
Suzumiya's
now.
spirit, we espers are the acne medication.
You know, your metaphors are hard to understand.
Don't seem surprised.
I've seen a lot of strange things already.
Well, looks like it's starting. Please, take a look behind you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It was from Haruhi. Whoa!
When Miss Suzumiya's irritation level gets to a certain point, these giants suddenly appear.
That is her irritation level?
Those things acting out on her behalf and destroying stuff. Even if you brought an army unit in to fire rockets at it, it still wouldn't stop that thing.
So you mean that they just keep
Yo,
shutting stuff off?
get me out of here before it
Now
hits
look
me.
over there.
Whoa.
Other espers. They're just like me, the people that hunt down the giants created and powered by Miss Suzumiya.
Oh, God.
It's time for me to go help out.
Oh, they fighting. Hey, they clean. Look at that. They chopped it up real quick. Efficient. Whoa. She just creates domains when she's frustrated or irritated.
So, now do you understand?
No.
We have a name for that giant you saw. We call him Shinjin, a man that's made by God.
Shinjin.
Shinjin are linked to Miss Suzumiya's mental state, and so are we. If we left it alone, it would keep on growing, getting bigger and bigger until it covered the world. If that happens, the world ends. The gray void of the closed space would replace the world we live in now.
But how do you know it would happen like that?
Yeah, I was about to ask that
I
too.
just know that I know, you know? And the same goes for everyone else that belongs to the organization. If we don't do something
It's all
about this,
speculation at
world
the end of the
doesn't stand a
day.
chance at all. It's such a bother. So please,
But I wouldn't take
keep an
any
eye on Miss
chances.
Suzumiya.
I would just destroy the Shinjin. I wouldn't let it grow.
Starting to get active again.
Koizumi tells me to keep an eye on Haruhi's behavior. And for some reason, Nagato tells me to be careful. Even though both of them warned me, I really didn't think anything would happen right away. If I could see in the future, know that
Here we go. We're gonna
I'd
end on a
be
cliffhanger, huh?
in the middle
Something's
of
gonna
the
happen to
worst
him.
situation ever in my life, I'm sure I wouldn't have been as calm as I was right then.
Oh, there he is, talking about being calm. Lord have mercy. I know I wasn't talking that much in this episode, but it was very dialogue heavy, very information heavy, and I was just trying to soak it all in, just like Kion, but I think I'm just the same as Kion. I was very lost. But we started off with Haruhi and Kion going to that student's apartment, trying to get some information there. Haruhi was talking to the old man, the manager, getting some information out of him. And then when they were leaving, Yuki showed up, and that's where she lives as well. So it looks like it's a place where those artificial intelligence beings live. Well, at least those two. And then Haruhi opened up to Kion and talked to him about, I believe it's called existentialism, and how she felt so insignificant when she was a kid and she went to that baseball game with her family, and that just got her head spinning, got herself thinking a lot, and that's how she became who she is, how she always wanted to find some stuff exciting to keep her busy, and how she figured that none of that stuff is just going to come to her, that she has to go out and try and find those exciting things. And then Kion went on a little ride with Itsuki, and he was talking about a whole lot of theories and principles and whatnot, showed his Esper ability going into that other dimension, And I just finished those reactions on YouTube. I finished the show a couple months ago of Blasted Tempest, and something's very similar. They were talking about how like civilization can be reset, and that's what Itsuki was talking about with Kion. How Haruhi has that capability with her powers, with those, was it, I already forgot what it's called, Jinshin. If they let those dimensions alone, they would just grow and then consume the world, and they believe that would just end the world and then reset it. So then Itsuki was just telling Kion to keep an eye on Haruhi, but Kion had a different message from Yuki and Mikuru to be careful, but now Itsuki's telling him to watch over her, so he has to figure out what he wants to do. But still, a whole lot of information. Boy, I'm lost in the sauce right now, but definitely invested in the show. So yeah, can't wait to see what happens next. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one.